What up guys? So I'm actually in Portland today, got my free coffee. It's so hot. Today I want to answer some of your questions since I'm at this really nice hotel at the Nines. The first question I have today is from Todd. And he's asking, in one of my vlogs and stuff, he saw that I had the doctor title. And he was wondering if there's any pushback from prescribers or patients. He was also curious about the perception of my patients and if it adds any value to my work or anything like that. He was also saying that he thinks this is a topic that many pharmacy students would enjoy hearing more about. As a first-year pharmacy student on rotation, it's disheartening to see so many patients deny an opportunity to speak to a pharmacist, or hear patients quip that they ask their doctor if they have any questions. So I can't help but wonder if your use of the title has encouraged patients to include you in their care. Here's the thing, so at the company I work right now, automatically they always put doctor in front of our name. I like it because I'm not the type of pharmacist that is like, hey, students, you need to call me doctor, or patients, you need to call me doctor. Because I just think that's being a dick, you know? One of the strongest strengths of being a pharmacist is being so realistic with people. That's one of our strengths. We hold ourselves like we're so much better than other people, then it gets, people have a harder time relating to us. It's really easy to get to know your pharmacist, you know? And we see our patients more than their prescriber, physician, or any other healthcare professional typically. But on the same side, I see where you're coming from. Like a lot of time it's kind of hard to get respect, you know, because people just look at you like, oh, you work for CVS Pharmacy, or you work at a grocery store. What do you know? They don't realize what we've done to get in those places. They don't value us. Those type of patients, you can't change their mind all the time. It usually takes a little bit of time. I'm a huge believer that respect is earned. It's not just given to you, right? So you show by action, you show that you really care about patients, you go out of the way. You know, a lot of the time, like one of the easiest ways is just to help people afford their medication. Half the time when they're in their donut hole, or like if they have a huge deductible, like I see a lot of pharmacists just be like, hey, this is what it is and that's that, and you have to pay it. We offer different solutions. Like obviously there's the GoodRx, obviously there's like the copay assist that you can tell the patient about, or you can even like switch to medication. There's so many different options these days, you know? I think as a pharmacist, in order to get respect, you really have to take the initiative, really get to know your patients, you know? I know most of my patients by first name. That's because I've had so many interactions. When you have a recommendation, they'll listen to you no matter what. And if you work in their best interest, I think that's how we will change the perception of pharmacy, just from going from people that just count pills all day to actually making a difference in their healthcare. Also, I have a few patients, they develop problems in the future, right? And so we're their most trusted people because we're the most available, and even though we do sell medication, like people just trust us because we have daily interactions. Going back to your question, I don't think necessarily the doctor title has changed anything really, but it's just made it a little more apparent that, hey, you know what? I am a healthcare professional and I'm there for you. You can't please everyone, and unfortunately there's a lot of people that, you know, are kind of dickish and they'll be like, oh, you don't know anything. Whatever, you know, you don't have to come to this pharmacy at the end of the day, right? Like honestly, if you don't think I know anything, or if you don't trust my judgment or anything like that, no one's holding a gun to your head. You don't have to come to this pharmacy. It is what it is. I hope that helped, man. I know it's a topic that a lot of people ask me sometimes. You know, even sometimes for me, like when I go to when I meet physicians or even other pharmacists who did residency and stuff, like sometimes, I don't want to say I'm embarrassed, but I do think about like, damn, you know, like there's people that have gone on to residency and have done great things, and I just didn't go that route. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and we help our patients in different ways. And honestly, like for me, being a retail pharmacist, I think it's had a real impact on how I do my YouTube channel, the type of guests I have on here, and plus how I connect with people too. You know, it just fits me very well. I learned so much about the business aspect of pharmacy. That people that are more passionate or more interested into the clinical side, that's for them, man. But for me, I just love people, you know, and I hope you guys see that. I hope you guys always see that. But thank you for asking your question. It was really, I love answering these questions, man, and it gets, honestly, it's a win-win. I get to talk about stuff that you're interested in, and I don't have to think of content. Easy shit. Thank you, Todd. Hopefully that helped you out, man.